Here at Gundam Planet, we're all about big boys. I'm gonna build a big boy today for you. So this is the high grade Gundam Gusion from Iron Blooded Orphans, which I think is my other, probably my only favorite non-Kamaris IBO design. I really like a fat, bulky mole suit boy. I'll make a dat boy joke because it looks sort of like a frog, so I can make that joke. That's really funny, everyone. Maybe he comes with a unicycle, and you make a lot of memes about it. It's a really good comedy. So we open the box, which is only fatter than the other IBO high grades because the pieces are fat. So we got Green Runner number 1 with the big, huge chest piece in there, very large. Looks good, very curved. We got some cool panel lines on here. I'm really not sure if I'm gonna bother doing them. I don't know. Maybe I'll do them. I'd have to see how lazy I'm gonna get. They might look pretty good with the black on there, so that's cool. And then Green Runner number 2, which is the whole like most of this model, almost all of this model is right here. You could slap these two together and like there he is. He's already here. So good. The green looks cool. It'll probably be nice and soft and not leave terrible nub marks. And I'm cool with that. We do have this one tiny dark green runner for his chest piece, and these other two pieces that go on his arms here. So they're wedge gated. They'll be fine. That's not really a big deal. At least they took the had the time to get a little different coloring in there. That's fine. So then we have the big 2-part hammer for the hammer frog, which I really like that hammer. So it's cool. I mean, it's not complicated. His gun too is like a whole 2 pieces here, but I guess this is the inner frame for his torso. So sure, there we go. That looks good too. And we got polycaps as usual, fine. And then this is the, I guess the same, I think it was the same color as the Kamaris inner frame that we got going on. So super easy to work with, not too complicated, but it should go together well and stay together well. And always good, not a lot of stickers, just a few, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, okay, so a little bit more, but they're really small, so whatever, not a big deal. Got the book. We got this man on it. I don't like this man at all, but I didn't watch the show, so maybe I do, but I don't like him from there. That's all you get, and it's time to say what up. So my hammer frog is done, and he's okay. I wish there was more to say about him. I did the panel lines. I didn't get lazy. The whole thing goes together in probably under an hour, definitely under 2 hours, and I wish there was more to talk about, but it's just not that interesting. He looks fine standing here. I still really love this design. I like how chunky and big he is, but I just can't even think of something to say about the model kit itself. The actual robot, the design aesthetic is fantastic, but as a model kit, I don't even have anything to tell you. I don't even know what I'm supposed to tell you. But we're just gonna get we're gonna zoom in real close on him. I'll show you what he does do, and we're just gonna go from there. All right, so here we go. So Hammer Frog, he's got arms. They don't move much, and there's some polycaps that are supposed to pull out from the torso here that you can kind of convince them to come out, but you still don't really get too much out of that. You could two-hand the hammer, no problem. There's just one of these little boys at the bottom. Pull that off. You can stick it in his other hand if you want to. If you want to go that route, fine. Looks fine. The hammer, hammer looks fine. No big deal there. So otherwise, it doesn't really do anything else. Front skirts move up. These things kind of swivel around. The feet are they rock around, so you can get him to stand. He stands no problem. So I do like that. You get a bend out of the leg, but I don't really know what you do with it, because at this point, what is that? What am I supposed to do like that? I don't know. I don't think he does this. This just looks horribly uncomfortable. But we'll spin him around real quick. There's a couple other things. So as far as the hammer goes, you can pop this little panel off here, and you get this piece, which is just a little ball peg with a clip, and that can pop right in there. And so if you want to have him with the hammer on his back, you can snap that in there so he's carrying it around. And personally, that's ridiculous. The hammer frog should never have to put his hammer away. But the only reason he would have to is because he also comes with gun. This gun. I don't like this gun either. This is what even is this? This doesn't look great. And okay, yeah, he holds it good. But Hammer Frog doesn't need gun. That's absolutely preposterous. And the one other accessory he comes with is you get You get a little splayed hand for something, and now he just kind of looks like Gun Maniac Hammer Frog, which he's not. Maybe he's not even Hammer Frog at all. He's just Gun Frog. And like, what? Why this? We don't need that. We're gonna put the hammer right back in him, real quick. And the one, I guess, other last thing that this model does is you get a spot to hold the gun as well. So we'll just re-equip Hammer Frog with his chosen armament right there, and then right back here on his butt plate, you got a little pull down tab here. There we go. And you can take gun and you can slot gun in there, so it just hangs out just like right at his butt. And then I see, and this, like, is he gonna grab it from down there? He can barely reach that. This, look, he's gonna go for it and just like, and then he's gonna have to turn around. He's gonna get hurt in battle by the time he even gets to be Gun Maniac Frog again. And I'm just really struggle to understand. In all seriousness, no, the one thing I do want to point out about the articulation is that I had a lot of problems with these arm pieces. Please let me know if you also did. I found that if you swivel these a whole bunch, that the pieces holding together the polycap that attaches to the arm separates, and it makes it really easy for the arm to just kind of pop out. It's not happening right now, which is actually awesome. It did it to me like 4 times when I was playing with it earlier. So if yours is not experiencing that same issue, great. But I would like to know if other people had that issue, because otherwise, you know, everything is fine. It stays together, no problem. The legs stay on, the head stays on. You can move his cute little head around. But that's it, guys. That's the Hammer Frog. This boy is okay. I like the way he looks. I wish I loved him more. He's still sort of a precious boy, but he's not as good as the other ones. He's not as good as Barbados. He's not as good as Kamaris, and I just wish I knew why. And he just makes me so sad. So we're just gonna put him to bed. Thank you for watching the video. I'm sorry that I didn't love Hammer Frog that much. I'm sorry if you love Hammer Frog. Maybe 100 scale Hammer Frog is way better. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks Marshawn for the great music in here. And yeah, please, like, if you felt similarly about this, tell me in the comments. I would love to see what everyone else has to say about it, since I said so precious little. So thanks a lot, guys, and check out the other videos. We'll see you next video.